I don't know. For those who are out there considering, you had the dream life.
Yeah.
You had it. And then you went through all. What's going on?
Yeah. So currently, I have a lot of debt, and I am currently living out of my leased car. I just threw a
leased car and just live. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're currently homeless.
Yeah. Currently homeless.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Which
is what I was saying. What we have to do is if about 10% are going to, retirement accounts, you might need that 10% right now.
But what isn't like the whole thing supposed to be that you're supposed to put as much as you can towards your retirement income?
Pop quiz.
Sure.
Are you homeless?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I think we solved that.
But I have a place to sleep.
In your car. That's not necessarily safe though, man. That's not.
Yeah, that's only one of the U.S. bank cards.
Why? Buddy, you don't have rent anymore, so your expenses are a little lower. Why the possible are you purchasing $108.53 on this card that is accruing $82 in interest that you're basically just making the minimums on, slightly above? But why? Why are we purchasing? The balance went up.
Well,
okay, balance went slightly lower. Even though you put $200 towards this because you got a payment credit, that's the only thing that saved you. It went down just a little.
It went down.
Just a little, even though you put $200 towards it because you're purchasing on it. Why are you purchasing on a card that you cannot pay off that is accruing $82.64 of interest? And what kind of behavior is that?
It's probably I needed food. I don't even remember what that's for.
Show place icon?
Movies.
That's not I need food. That's not getting food. You can't afford go to the movies if you can't afford to have a roof over your head.
But there's some movies I like going out and watching.
It's not
I understand it's a luxury, but it's like I don't do it very often.
How do you justify doing it at all?
That card charges $82.64 a month in interest, $2.72 every single day, and whether he swipes or not. So it's not a $20 movie night. It's a week of rent on a balance he'll never touch.
Yeah, that's my plan actually, is to go see it later.
Today? What?
Yeah, later today. Yeah, I was gonna watch that movie.
You don't give a shit.
I do.
No, you don't.
Because it was before July. I had my old living situation, and then the last month of July, I spent $600 on a hotel for a week right before she went back.
$600 for a week of living. When we now know if you spend an additional $400, you get 4 weeks of living. What are we doing? You're not going to try to have like a wedding, are you? Did you get her a ring?
I got a ring, yeah. It was.
Please tell me this was like a pop ring.
No,
ring pop.
It was $2,500. And it was while we were on vacation, and I technically.
Vacation?
Yeah.
How are you?
And I had to borrow $1,600 from my friend just to afford to go to the audition.
How many miles over are you again?
I'm currently 6,000 miles over, so it's at least.
Whoa! Wait, how many miles did you say you were at that you used?
It's 38,000.
And how many miles were you allowed to?
32,000.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't have any other minimum monthly payments, but I do have a failing-ish business for shirts and t-shirts design. I give about $300 a month to 5 part-time workers in India.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
For what possibly? What do they do? What are these designs? What do they look like?
They're like some of them are anime designs. Some of them are.
Do you own the rights to those anime designs?
No.
Oh my death! What are we doing? Stop this! Stop it! Stop it! Done! Cancel! Ended! Burn it! This isn't a thing. Not right now. Yeah, you might have to redo. Yeah, but this is $521 a month. I mean,
it's a lot.
Add these all together. These are what's you. Why do you feel like you can't afford rent? $521 a month, $197 a month, $133 a month, $47 a month, $55 a month, $123 a month. No feel like you can't afford a month. Rent, you put everything in your life on debt, and now you owe the minimum monthly payments of it. And you're gonna owe $1,500 to $3,000
Yep.
for the extra.
Okay, but then like somehow I'm still in debt. So I don't know.
What do you
like,
think is causing that? If
Well-
we're doing okay.
I think mainly it's like the bills, and then sometimes I do like spend a little bit of extra. You know, I have to go to like TJ Maxx and stuff like
Have
that.
to. What do you mean have to go to TJ? What does have to go
It's
to
a
TJ Maxx?
necessity. It's like I have to. It's a necessity.
No, what part of it is a necessity? A little high on your end, but okay, sure. So what'd you spend? What'd you spend last month?
I'm gonna say I don't think I went over my paycheck because I very rarely do.
Okay.
I think I stay pretty much underneath. So I'm gonna say like, I think for sure, 3,000.
$5,026. What the
No.
f are you talking
There's
about?
no way.
That is what was spent. Also known as some credit cards.
Well, now I'm pretty sure that expense came from like the vacation that I had to take.
What, that doesn't count? Vacations money that does. No, what are you talking about? Do you think that does not count towards your spending? Because it's a vacation.
Well, no, what I'm saying is like that's not a normal.
I don't care if it's normal. That's
not
what
like
you
a normal
did.
Month. Missing the mark here.
Uh,
So I'm thinking about just to like get my finances back on track. I currently have like a loan out on my 401k.
oh.
And
For why? When'd you do that?
I did it when I purchased my house.
You own your house?
I do.
Wait, I don't see a mortgage in here.
Yeah, there should be a mortgage. Yeah. So I bought a house back in 2022.
401k loan to buy a house?
Well, no, it wasn't always like it wasn't just to buy the house. It was for like a little bit of the down payment.
A down payment, so you borrowed your down payment from your own retirement. I don't think you understand how that fucking worked.
So I'm thinking about taking another one out.
Why? How much and for fucking what? You getting another house?
No.
Wait,
no.
do you still owe on that other 401k loan?
I do. I owe 8,000.
Will they allow you to take a second one out?
No.
Then what the f are you even talking about?
So you have to pay off the current one to take out another.
What do you owe on the other one?
I owe 8,000 right now.
You don't have 8,000.
Well, I get like a small bonus at the end of the year, and it varies based on like store sales, right?
So you're gonna use a small bonus to pay off a loan so that you can borrow a larger loan?
Yeah.
For what?
To pay.
Every dollar she pulls out stops compounding permanently. $25,000 at 27. At a plain 10% average is roughly $500,000 by 59.5. That loan doesn't cost 11%. It costs 11% plus the growth.
Listen.
No.
I've got $50,000 in my 401k. I'm 27.
I
years old.
was the
feel like-
person talking. I'm gonna talk.
I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
I was the person talking. I'm just saying.
I feel like 50,000 for 27 years old, right?
You're relatively on track to.
Am I on track?
Shut
or
the
am-
f-
am
up!
I
I'm gonna
above?
finish a thought. Shut the f- up! You're gonna be to the close to that 65,000 that we'd want you to be at 30.
Yeah.
That part is good. However, you don't f***ing own any of it. You're gonna ever to pay off, and even still, regardless, if it's 530, your score is 530 for f***'s sake. So if you pay off this 401k, how? What did you do to f*** up your life so bad? Wait, why'd you go from being in a position where like you were ahead of the game to like starting to
You keep getting me sidetracked. Let me tell my story. So this is a good story, right? I quit my job.
story
Well,
time?
I didn't quit my
Financial
job.
audit.
So like I left my job for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went on. So my brother was getting married. I went on the bachelorette trip in Florida, and I was a
For
bridesmaid.
9 months?
No. And I was a bridesmaid, so like I had to pay for, and this all goes into like the credit cards, right? So I paid for the hair and makeup and the dress, and some of that, not all of it, but some of it went.
Why are
paid
you
off.
making these payments now?
I think I'm still short money. If you look
Well,
at that,
well, that's what happens when you spend
the minimum monthly
$1,500 more
payment
than
for
you make.
that is $600.
Now, because you're behind payments, that's what happens. That's what happens. What do you think happens when you are behind on payments? It was probably like a $50 minimum monthly payment.
No, it was always like pretty expensive. That card.
You don't know. You haven't made a payment in how, dude, you have.
To start with, it was like $400, and now it's like $600 a month, and it's just too much money for me to pay.
Listen from your store. $597 purchasing from your store, $229 purchasing from your store, $428 purchasing from your store, $1151 purchasing from your store, $890. Speedway, you went in and got another monster, purchasing from your store, $322 purchasing from your store, $411 purchasing from your store, $424 purchasing from your store, $725. Then you went to
Didn't pay for them except for Spotify because like I drive such a long way to work every
you
day.
do. Let's see if we can fit it in.
I feel like I need it.
I'm not against fitting it in.
It's like the only thing I have.
You can't fit it in.
Can't.
Nope, you
It's $10 a
are
month.
under by $2.
See?
There.
I work at. Am I allowed to say the deli name? I
The
work at a
what?
deli.
Yeah, deli, okay.
Yeah, I work at a
Are
deli.
you a meat cutter? We have meat cutters here
No,
sometimes. Meat
I'm a
handlers.
manager, so I kind of help
Okay.
run the whole thing. I'm in the kitchen. I'm up front.
What do you make?
18. So when I was 22, I met my now ex-husband.
Oh.
Before we ever ended up getting married, we had some relationship issues.
What?
I did the stupid, started looking for that attention in other places.
Ashley Madison style?
You could say. So anyway, I started seeing somebody.
How do you... Okay. Really? How long into the relationship?
It wasn't how long into my relationship with my ex-husband, or
Yeah.
how long did the
Yeah, how long
thing?
were you with your ex-husband when you started seeing
So-
someone else?
About 2 years, roughly. But we
Man.
weren't married. I mean,
Second
it
time on
doesn't-
this show.
I know it doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it any better, and I get that. We weren't married at the time. We were engaged. I need to stop hitting the table.
Okay, like yeah, that too, but also that doesn't make it. Okay,
I know.
sure.
And
Does he know?
you know, we just bought this house together. I spent pretty much my entire savings on the down payment on this house. It was like I put $15,000 down on it.
Just a reminder. When did you close versus this event?
Weeks.
Okay,
This was weeks.
Wow.
We just moved into the house.
Okay.
So I put my $15,000 down. We closed on the house. All of that happened within weeks of being there. And then it was basically, I was like, okay, I will. The house was in his name. He had the better credit. House was in his name. It was his house.
Okay.
I worked full time. I paid all the bills while he was in school full time. I didn't make enough. So I started opening up credit cards. I think there was 3 or 4 of them that I ended up opening up. I paid the bills with my income, and then anything else was on credit cards. And I was racking them up. And I thought I had it under control.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have it under control.
Didn't have it under control.
So
Okay, so now we're where we are today. Okay, well, I mean, I can tell you where it's going right now. And to answer the question that I asked you again, 2,072 came in, spending 2,430. So it's not that you had nothing left over; you overspent. So the situation that you're in, the situation that you want to get out of, being like, I don't want to be where I am right now. I want to get somewhere better. Well, you're digging your hole worse, making you stay where you are even longer.
Being $358 short every month isn't a mistake. It's a subscription. That's $4,296 a year, enough to clear the Chase settlement 4 times over. The past didn't put her here. Last month did.
a plant. So what I did was I took my 2015 Kia Soul that I had. It turns out I had 6 months left on it,
Okay.
and I traded it in, and I got like $2,000 for it, and they put me in 2017.
That you picked.
Well, I got.
Don't say they put me in.
No,
You picked it.
I didn't want it. I really.
What? What are you talking about?
It was the only like. So I told them I wanted like an older model Soul or something along that lines, and they're like, "Well, this is what we have. That is
Then
in
you
your
don't
price
take
range."
it. What are you talking about?
Well, but all I was focused on, like the only thing I cared about was getting a lower monthly payment, and that's what I told him. And that was so stupid. But I was like, if you can get me a lower monthly payment, that's the beginning. It wasn't until the divorce was finalized and
Yeah.
I moved.
And then how are you paying for it?
I wasn't. That was how I ended up getting it repossessed. So it almost got repossessed once, and then I ended up taking out a payday loan to pay it. That's paid off though. But to make sure it didn't get repoed, I took the payday loan to make sure it was not making it doing DoorDash, because that was when I was still trying to support multiple people, and that was when the car ended up getting repoed. It actually got, so they repoed it. I went outside to go to my onboarding for the job I have now, and my car was gone. Like, I realized I wasn't keeping my head above water, and I was like, I got a job. I took a job as a team member at this deli, and it was already too late.
How long has this been on your collections?
I braced myself for those things.
Okay. Okay. So we have this car that was repoed.
Yes.
And you still owe $9,888 after they auctioned it.
After they auctioned it, yes.
Okay. And it's only been open for 8 months, so it's not like this is gonna fall off at any time.
No.
Soon.
It was repoed a little over a year ago. It was last May.
And have we talked about? I'm confused, honestly, on how you couldn't pay like the car loan and all this stuff over the past few years, when like I have been told before this that you've spent $10,000 on like quilting. So you chose quilting over a car loan. Like, there is some parts of sympathy in this conversation, sure, but there's also accountability.
Yeah.
It's $10,000 on quilting instead of making minimum monthly payments. At a certain point, it's not the whole world. Just take your time.
No, I that all the time. The fact that I had it all.
You had it all.
I had it all, and I threw it all away over a stupid decision. I was not that age makes it okay at all. There's no justification for what I did at all. But I was 24. I was stupid. I've been stupid up until now. I'm still stupid.
We're all stupid in different ways.
I threw it all away. I threw it all away. And I don't think I'm ever going to have that life that I wanted with him.
You're young.
I'm 32.
Okay, well,
Kids.
it's more of a joke, but yeah.
I know, but like, I have, and this makes what I did even worse. I have never wanted anything in my life more than to be a wife and a mother. I've never had a career aspiration. I've never wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, anything else. I wanted to be a wife, and I wanted to be a mom. And I gave that up. I gave both of those things up. And now I'm 32. Even if I had a kid today, that kid would be graduating.
His Apple Card, $5,793 at 27.24%. The $191 minimum is $132 interest. So $59 actually touches it. 52 months. He spends $100 a month at the movies. That's $5,200 over the same stretch. The whole card, filled with popcorn money. Tonight, add up the interest charged line on every statement. Like if that number stings, and drop your worst rate below. Top comment gets the full payoff math next video on your screen now.